Here's how to confidently answer the why did you leave question. Firstly, you want to talk about going to the next place rather than leaving the last place. So if they say, why are you leaving your current job or why do you want to leave? You can emphasize that really you want to go to this new opportunity, go to this new company and take on a new challenge. Going is much more positive than leaving. So that's the first thing. Now you might feel like you still have to give them an answer for why you're leaving because maybe you were there for a short time, maybe you have a gap on your CV, or maybe something else happened that they know about. In that case, you should frame it from a positive perspective. Talk about what was good about the experience, what you liked about the company, maybe what you gained from working there, the people you met who you enjoyed spending time with. Talk about it from a positive perspective where you can. Next, you can attribute positive intention to the people involved. Look, the reality is that sometimes relationships in businesses don't work. Sometimes managers and employees have very different personality types. Just sometimes life happens and there's not that much we can do about it except make a change. So what you can do is attribute positive intention, saying, look, I understand they're trying to do the best job that they can, that they're under pressure to achieve results. Equally, I'm trying to do the best I can for what I want, and maybe we just weren't the best fit, and that's okay. Really, I've done a lot of reflection on that, and I've come to terms with it, and now I'm looking for the best fit going forward. Also, you can talk about this from the perspective of responsibility. If you feel that you're in an organization or a position where you cannot do your best work, or where your heart is not in it fully, or where you find it difficult to bring as much value as possible, then you could argue that you have a responsibility to make a change, even if it doesn't look good on your CV, even if it's difficult to explain in an interview. If you feel that, look, above all these things, I feel it was my responsibility to do the best work that I can, to have my heart 100% in this project or this venture, and it wasn't, so that's why I decided to move on. I hope that when you communicate that message to the employer, accepts it and respects it. Following on from that, if there's been any other confusion or misunderstanding about something that happened in the past or on your CV or an issue with a previous employer, it's best to be honest and upfront. When I ask people in individual sessions, would you feel more trust with somebody who is honest and open and tells you something that is slightly negative or imperfect? Would you feel more trust with that person? Everyone always says yes. Finally, it's always good to finish that conversation on a nice positive tone. So make sure you talk about your excitement for the future, what you've learned in the past, and how you're looking forward to finding your next job that gives you opportunities to bring your best self to work and find a good fit for you and the people that you're working with. And hopefully that resonates with them. If you feel like there's any other doubts, you can always ask them if there's any other doubts, and then you can deal with it there and start off upfront and on a positive and trustworthy footing.